Alright, we are back at it buying clapped out old four-wheelers that don't run. Up today is a Polaris Sportsman 500 4x4. Let's just get this guy unloaded and we can take a look. Alright, so this is what we got. I'm not quite sure the year, but it is a Polaris Sportsman 500. I got it for 400 bucks. The story is apparently the guy got it running last year, but then he pulled it out of storage and it's not running right now. So I think it's a pretty good deal. You know, came with this. I do have all the other plastics in a bin, so yeah, it's looking good. I think the first thing we do is try to see if this guy will run. So let's go ahead and check. Got some gas in here. I don't know if you can see, but it doesn't look like any gas in there. So let's put some gas. Just put some gas in there. See if we can get her to turn over. All right, we filled up the gas. I did check the oil, which is down in there. There's oil in there. I had a. It's been a while since I owned a Polaris, so to start it, you just push up on this kill switch. So that's where the starter button is. It does have a key. Let's turn it to on. And I did notice we do have a neutral light, so it's in neutral. We have gas in there. The choke I saw was right here. We'll put the choke to on. Might as well throw a little starting fluid in there, see if that does anything. See if we can get this baby fired up here. Well, it starts. I'll mess around with it with two hands here and see if I can get it running a little better. Alright, so I really can't seem to get it running without using some starting fluid. So I'm kind of thinking the carb needs to be gone through. So a lot of it's already mostly apart. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull out the carb, which is right down there, and then we can take a look and see what's going on. Alright, I got the carb out. You can tell from in there, looks like there is some gunk in there. So there are the jets in there. I'm just gonna pull out the jets, clean them out. Looks like there was gas getting into the carb, so it's getting gas, but I think just the jets will be clogged. So clean this carb, get it back in there, and we'll try to fire her up. Alright, good news. Clean the carb, she fired right up. It is leaking gas a little bit, so I'm gonna, it's like a line has to be replaced, but it looks good. Sounds good. I don't think it's smoking at all. Yeah, no smoke coming out the tail yet, so. That's a good start, I think. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get that leak fixed, and then we'll see if she moves. All right, here's a quick look at it. Got that gas to stop. I did seemed like it was kind of making a weird noise, so I took that cover off. But it does drive around and go into gear. Put her into, oh yeah, put her into first. Seems to drive around pretty good. I don't really want to tear up my grass too much. See if she'll go in reverse. Oh, brakes work. Reverse. There we go. Oh boy, there we go. Reverse works, brake works, and no leaking. So I don't know, I'm gonna check out that belt a little bit and see what we can do. All right, just starting to get everything back together. Got that clutch cover on, I got some plastics on. The seat fits, which is nice. It did come with a replacement belt, so since I already had it on there, I just replaced the belt. It is actually super easy to do. You just got to slide off the old belt and then slide on the new belt. So now I'm doing the headlight area. So I got the key and the choke all hooked back up in there. It's looking good. So it's got a couple other pieces to get in there, and it'll be all put back together. So we can work on trying to get it to look nice. You know, these plastics are pretty faded. I don't know if my heat trick method will work on these, but we can give it a shot. All right, here we are the next day. So in one day we got it running and driving pretty well, and put together, which is, I think, a good accomplishment. Today we just got to try to make it look nice. So the plastics are all faded. There's a bunch of old stickers on there. I really like that rear seat, so I'm gonna keep that. Plan is just to sell this. I kind of want to get enough money to buy myself like a side-by-side or something. So planning on buying some old crappy four-wheelers and trying to fix them up and then sell them. So this is my first one of the year, so we'll see what we can do. But today is the day to make it look nice, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, we got the backrest off. It's looking good. Everything is in really good condition. As it's not cracked or nothing horribly wrong with it besides just missing the stickers, and it's pretty faded. So what I like to do is use my heat gun and then try to warm up the plastic. So I did part of it right there, so it's kind of pinkish now instead of white, which is, I think it's an upgrade. So use the heat gun on the plastics and see how it turns out. All right, so after about an hour or so, this is how it turned out. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but yeah, there's still some white spots, but there's some decent or red spots. So it looks pinkish, reddish, whitish. But yeah, I think overall it turned out well. It took maybe an hour and a half to do, but definitely looks better than it did. You know, if you're gonna do this, I definitely do it with the panels on, because if you take them off and then try to do it, they get kind of warped once in a while. So it's best to do it with it on. So yeah, I think it looks pretty sweet. I think my daughter wants to go for a ride, so let's actually take her on the road and see how she does. All right, here we are on the road. Yeah, it drives good. Is it fast? Do you like it? This thing flies. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Should we go over to the park for a little while? There's definitely some noise from that case down there. I don't really know how you fix that, but yeah, hear that rubbing? All right, we made it to the park. Want to play for a little bit? All right, play at the park. Now we're checking out the local lake. This little waterfall. Yeah, you like it? So we go fishing here in the summer. Yeah. It's springtime right now, so just be careful out there. All right, we're gonna check this out, and then we will be back on the road. All right, one last pit stop before we hit the road. Gotta play in the little creek here. So I am pretty much done. This thing is running good, driving good. Got it looking about as good as it can. Should we head home? Yeah. So I just got some stickers coming for it. So sell a sticker kit, so I'm gonna get that, put it on there, and then we'll do the final review. What do you think? Put stickers on. You wanna help me put the stickers on? No, me. You're gonna put them on? Yeah, and all right. You. Me and you. Okay, we can do that when the stickers come. So, all right, final review coming up. All right, well, here is the finished product. My stickers came in. Yeah, they look pretty good on there. I think it looks better than it did before. Ended up putting that back rack back on because My daughter likes going for rides, and it's now legal to drive on the roads in my town. So we've been taking this thing out a lot, driving around. It's actually pretty fast, so it's a lot of fun. So for 400 bucks, you can't go wrong. We got a nice running four-wheeler that we can use when we want to. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.